Hey everybody, it's Tyler, and today we are back in the FTB research lab, getting ready to get some more stuff done today. Last episode we set up the smeltery, and I've done a little bit of work since we were gone. However, I do want to show you how to make tool parts and casts for the smeltery, even though I already made some up for us. So we're going to go into our part builder here, and we're going to make a pickaxe head, because we need to make a pickaxe cast. Because what we do today is going to require a pickaxe from Tinker's Construct. It doesn't have to, but it's going to be easier that way. Let's take our head over here, and then we'll head over to the smeltery where I already have some stuff smelting up in here. I put in 2 pieces of iron and a piece of aluminum brass. So let's make sure that our aluminum brass is on the bottom just by clicking it, and then we will cast the head. That's going to pour the aluminum brass around it, and create ourselves the pickaxe head cast. So then we can place down that, and then if we remember, the pickaxe head cast has a material cost of 1. So that's going to take 1 iron in order to get that. Now I put in 2 ingots of iron here. So if we make 1 pickaxe head, boom, we have that. And now I also put this pattern chest here, and you can see I've done a little bit of work since the last time. We got all kinds of casts here. The tool rod, which we're going to grab here, the tool binding, which we're going to grab, and then I also made the ingot cast, which is really helpful because we can pour out ingots of liquid into the ingot cast to get some ingots back. So if you put in too much or too little, you'll see that we can do something about that there. Now these, if you remember, also have a material cost of 0.5. Put 2 and 2 together, I have 1 iron left in here. Let's make a tool rod and a binding. And there we go. Awesome. We'll put our cast back in here, and then you can see we now have an iron pickaxe head, an iron binding, and an iron tool rod. What could I be doing today? Well, we're going to make ourselves a pickaxe, and then we're going to play with a modifier on it. So we're going to go over to the tool forge, we're going to choose pickaxe, and then we're going to put in our stuff here. That's going to create a reinforced 1 pickaxe, and we're just going to name him Obsidian Miner. And you're gonna go, well, you just made it out of iron, and the mining level is redstone, so how is this going to be the Obsidian Miner? That's because we're gonna add a little bit of an upgrade onto it. We're gonna go into our dust and gems, and we're gonna grab a diamond. So usually to get obsidian, you're gonna need a diamond pickaxe. Well, in this case, we can put a diamond onto any tool to give it the mining level obsidian. You can see we have 2 modifiers remaining now. If we take that off, we have 3. And you can see we also gained 500 durability there. So very useful here. We'll make our obsidian from miner, and that's going to now cost 1 diamond in order to get obsidian, instead of the normal 3 for a diamond pickaxe. Very quick little tip there if you're ever needing to get obsidian and don't have enough diamonds. Now we do not need this iron pickaxe here anymore, so we'll just throw him back in there. And we'll get him out later if we need. I still have old Rusty here, my sword, and then I also made a iron hatchet while we were gone, because I figured I'd need it. The stone pickaxe head I really don't need, I'm just going to throw it away. And then I have these ink sacs and these leather here. I wonder what that could be used for. But anyway, I'm going to go find some obsidian, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and after a little bit of strip mining over here, I managed to find a really nice lava pool. I didn't expect to find something this nice, but let's just place down some water. We'll get most of this into obsidian, and then we'll start the mining process. So you always want to make sure there's not lava underneath. Perfect. And then we'll just start mining. Okay, well, that was pretty successful. We got 18 obsidian out of this. That should be enough for right now, but I am going to mark this spot as somewhere that I want to keep in the future. So we're going to press M. Actually, it's not M. We're going to have to go into our controls and change that, because M is being taken up by the locomotive mode key. So let's make that minus. I always like having M for map. So that brings up our mini-map options, and you'll see I have the mini-map in the top right corner. And there's some stuff that I like and don't like, so I have it set to my liking. You can change certain stuff, but I'm going to go to waypoints here. And this is where I'm going to be able to put in a waypoint for obsidian. And it's going to give the coordinates, and then I'm going to choose a color. We'll make it a nice dark purple. And I only want it to show in the overworld. Perfect. Now that's set, and now I can see exactly where obsidian is if I ever need to come back and get more. However, I also saw there's oreberry bushes over here, so I'm kind of tempted to try and grab those. We're going to get rid of that right there, and that, and that, and we're going to walk over and try to grab these. Hopefully there's not lava below. Awesome. Now, oreberry bushes are from Tinker's Construct, and they basically allow you to grow ores. So you can place down the oreberry bush, and then it's going to grow these aluminum ore berries. And there's all kinds of ore bushes. I'll type that in for you right now. There are iron ore berries, gold ore berries, copper ore berries, tin ore berries, and aluminum ore berries, as well as a special essence berry. And the essence berry grows experience. So I kind of want to get my hand on some of those in the future. But the aluminum ore berries and any kind of berries can be smelted into nuggets, which in turn can be turned into ingots. So it's not exactly the fastest way of getting ores, but it does work. So maybe we'll find a way to automate that in the future. I'll be back once we get back to the base. Okay, back at the base now. I'm just going to put away some of the ores that I got while I was down there. And then we will start to figure out what I am going to use this obsidian for. And by the name of the video, you probably already know, we're going to make ourselves a nether portal. So I kind of want to make a nice looking nether portal, however we're not going to use the portal a whole lot, and you're going to see why in a little bit. However, I am going to try and make this nice, and find a good spot to put it. Let's grab ourselves a flint and steel. Do I have flint? I probably have flint somewhere. Maybe not. Do I really have to go? I might have to go and grab some gravel, and get this all hopefully turned into flint. There we go. Wow, first try. That usually doesn't work for me. Anyway, let's make flint and steel real quick. Perfect. And then let's go make our portal. And I think we're going to put it over there somewhere. Maybe up on that hill a little bit. I don't like the sound that portals make, so I try to keep them as far away from my base as possible. And then we'll also try not to be completely slaughtered by stuff while we're out here. Goodbye to you, sir. Oh, hello. Hi. That's the other awful thing about the mod pack, is baby zombies spawn a lot more frequently. And baby zombies suck. I hate baby zombies. Okay, so let's put the portal right here. Actually doesn't look like an awful spot to put it. So let's dig out a little bit, and we'll make a nice little place for it. So let's go those four. That looks good to me. So we'll grab stone brick. I don't want to waste our obsidian, so we're going to do this in the best way possible. And then we'll place down our obsidian here. Get that all good. One more? No. Okay. This is not 1.7. We cannot customize our obsidian portal height. That looks pretty good. Let's just fill in a little bit of stone bricks here. I'm not the best artist in the world when it comes to this game, but that's okay. Do a little bit of that, and some of that, and put some maybe over here, and dig out a little bit this way, and do like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, once again, not the best person in the world. Maybe we'll make this look a little bit better in the future. It doesn't look awful, but it definitely could look better. So let's light this, and then we're not going to go in yet because I have a little bit more prep that I want to do before I go in there. Because our main goal when we go to the Nether is to find a Nether fortress. Because I want to be able to get blaze rods and nether wart and stuff of that nature. And I want to be able to kind of keep track of where that stuff is. And the best way to do stuff between dimensions, I'm going to eat here because I am starting to die. We'll make a lot of bread. But the best way to do stuff in between dimensions is one of my favorite mods, Miscraft. And I already have some stuff in these crafting tables set up for it. So here's some book stands. We're going to need those. So let's grab both of those. We're also going to need the book binder, simply made with iron and wood. And then we're also going to need the ink mixer, which just requires a glass bottle. That's okay. So we'll grab that, and then let's make ourselves some food, just because we need it. We'll eat, and then I'll start explaining how to use Mystcraft. I'm going to go into the basement for this, and we're going to put it, let's put it against this wall right here. So let's grab our stuff here. We'll grab our one book stand, and we're going to put one here. So let's put the ink mixer right there, the book binder on top of it, and then we'll leave some room here for some stuff in the future, and then we'll place one of our book stands up here. I want to put it right there. Actually looks really nice. So we'll put that there. The other one we're going to keep, and then we're going to look at the interface, and oh my goodness, doesn't this look complicated. It's really not, don't worry. I'm going to explain it in a sec. However, we are going to need some ink bottles, and that's why you could see I had some ink and some leather in my inventory from the start. I don't think we have one glass. Okay, did I smelt up any before we started here? No, I did not. So we're going to have to smelt up some sand here. That is okay. We'll smelt up a bunch. We're going to need the glass anyway. Grab some more coal to put into there because that's not going to do good enough. But basically, the ink sacks can be used for the ink bottles, which I'll find in here somewhere. You can see there's a lot of stuff that uses ink. Okay, really? Not in there? Oh, it's probably in Shapeless. Oh, there's even more stuff here. Oh, mod packs. You have to love them. Anyway, here's the ink vial. So we're going to need 2 ink sacks, a glass bottle, and a water bucket, or 2 ink sacks and a water bottle. This is the one we're going to do. It's going to go a lot faster. Now, I only have 3 ink sacks. There were not a lot of squids around this area, so why don't we actually, we'll try and search for another one. I got my one down this way. So we'll head back down there, see if we can find it. See if he had any brothers with him that want to be slaughtered for their ink. I do have there we go. I do have better ways to get ink in the future. But for right now, this is going to have to do. Slaughtering him. We got a couple more. We'll be able to make 3 ink vials, which will actually be perfect for us. We only need 2, I believe. So let's head back to the base, and then we'll grab the glass bottles, well, glass, and then craft the glass bottles that we started smelting up in our furnace. It should also be noted that these nice windows are made from clear glass, which you can actually make in the smeltery by putting sand in there. And they have these really nice connected textures, and I love clear glass a lot. So yeah, if you want clear glass, that's how you make it. We'll probably make some more in the future. Maybe we'll automate the creation of clear glass. So 9 glass bottles. We're gonna go and fill those up with water. Let's just take a little trip down here. I planted some sugarcane just to get the paper that we're gonna need. So why don't we actually chop that all down here, and then we'll head back up. We are going to need paper, so let's make that. So we have our 9 water bottles, which we're going to make 3 of them ink vials. We're going to need more ink in the future, so I'm not afraid to make most of these into ink vials. And those stack. Okay, cool. We'll stick the rest of them into our machine parts chest, just because these are kind of mod items. And then we'll make some paper. So we can make 6 sheets of paper. That's perfectly okay with me. And then we'll head back downstairs to see if I remember how to do this. So we're going to place the paper into here, and then we're going to place the ink vial into here. That's going to send the glass bottle over to here. This is going to fill with ink, and we're going to get a link panel. What is a link panel, you ask? Well, we're going to see, and we got an achievement for a small step of the journey. And then we're going to make another link panel. So now we have 2 link panels, and we go over to the bookbinder, which I don't believe we need him yet. I think I made him a little bit too fast. I can hear a zombie somewhere around here. There's our obsidian, kind of right below us. It's kind of cool. But the link panels we can then combine with leather to make unlinked link books. Cool, we have 2 of these. What do unlinked link books do? Well, they kind of allow you to travel through dimensions to a certain spot. So for example, this is kind of the center of my house. I like it right here. If I want to teleport back here, we're just going to take the unlinked link book, put it in our hand, and then right click. Okay, you can now see this book is linked to the overworld. So now if I were to go into the Nether, I could then right click this book, as you saw I just did there, and then click in this kind of blue area on the right, and that will send us back to that exact spot. So now we're going to be able to put our unlinked linking book into the Nether and find a good spot for it so that we now have a way to travel back and forth. So let's head into the Nether and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into in there. Okay, Nether's loading up, nice and laggy. It appears that we had a kind of crappy spawn, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see another fortress anywhere around here. There is some quartz that I see here and there, which we'll have to grab here eventually. I love quartz in this game. I think it looks like one of the best blocks. So maybe we'll try and get a lot more of the stuff in the future. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We probably want to grab some glowstone too, although I think I have some at the base. But this is not really ideal right now for the Nether. So why don't I run around real quick, I'll try and find another fortress, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, well luckily there was actually another fortress pretty close to where we had the portal. The portal's just a little down that way. However, I'm happy that I'm not going to have to go back to it because I have our link books here. Where do we want to put this link book? I'm thinking we just dig into the fortress here. I know this is just going to be solid nether brick, but I figure we can maybe create a little bit of a base in here to put the link book in, just as a kind of safe spot away from gas, away from all the other scary things in the Nether, because there are some mods that add some new mobs to the Nether, such as the fire bats, which are pain in the right butt to have in the Nether. So let's just make a little room right here. We'll mine it out, and then we'll place down our linking book so we can head back home. But first we'll have to link the book to here. We don't want to forget to do that. So we'll mine out this a little bit. Nope, we don't want to go past that. Wow, 44 nether brick already. I didn't realize we mined that much. Let's just go a little bit more this way. Oh, we ended up out on the other side. That's nice. We'll just do a little bit of that, and we'll do a little bit of this. Once again, not the best builder on the planet, but it'll do if we just mine out a little bit more. And then, next episode, I'm going to be looking to make an infinite power source using the Nether. And that's going to be using the use of... using lava. And we're going to make an infinite lava, basically, generator here, that will infinitely produce lava for us. So, let's link this to right here. We placed our link book onto the stand. Let's go through here. It worked perfectly, we're back at the house, and then we can place our Nether book onto that book stand. So now we can go straight to the Nether, straight to our little base here, which worked like a charm, and then we can start some exploring. So I'm going to end off the episode here. I'm going to do some exploring over the break, see if I can maybe find a blaze spawner in this fortress here. I'll grab some quartz, and then you might be wondering what these weird blue and yellow ores are. What could those be? Well, we'll maybe look at that next time, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!